So you may have thought after Logan Paul releases 3-step plan to refund and help CryptoZoo victims that this would all be over, blow over, and everything would be okay. Yeah, it's absolutely not. Remember how Logan Paul's initial response to CoffeeZilla was to bring the legal hammer down.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it. If not, we're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
Well, it seems that Logan Paul will be getting a taste of his own medicine, as CryptoZoo victims, represented by attorney Tom, are essentially suing Logan Paul and CryptoZoo. A video uploaded by attorney Tom titled, "I'm suing Logan Paul," in brackets, arbitration. We're going to go through this video, look at how he's going to sue Logan Paul, the allegations, great points as to why Logan Paul's 3-step plan was actually a farce, and Logan Paul again proving that he's an asshole through new Discord messages. Stay tuned because we have a lot to talk about. And if you're unfamiliar with attorney Tom, he is an actual attorney. His YouTube bio reads catastrophic personal injury attorney, trial lawyer, wannabe YouTuber, attorney Tommy John Kirker, attorney at the Kirker Law Firm PLLC, principal office in Houston, Texas, license in Texas. So he's a real lawyer who represents real clients, who has made this video showing how they are taking legal action with all the CryptoZoo victims against Logan Paul. However, you will learn through this video, Logan Paul and CryptoZoo made it very hard for people to actually try and sue them. Not surprising, since CryptoZoo was an absolute fail. So attorney Tom starts the video by firstly introducing us into the case.
After weeks of investigation and speaking to a significant number of CryptoZoo victims, we've taken legal action against CryptoZoo Incorporated, Logan Paul, Daniel Strobel, Jeff Levin, Eddie Ibanez, and Jake Greenbaum.
And what allegations they're actually putting forward against Logan Paul and CryptoZoo. So this is what they're actually going to go after Logan Paul for: fraud, express breach of contract, implied breach of contract, unjust enrichment, violation of Delaware's prohibited trade practices, negligent, fraudulent misrepresentation, and conspiracy to commit fraud. So a lot of allegations going to be thrown Logan Paul's way. And a great thing about attorney Tom's video is he explains everything for people like me and you who don't really understand legal issues that well. So first of all, he talks about CryptoZoo's clauses in their TOS, how any claim can only go through arbitration.
CryptoZoo terms and conditions have two major clauses that affect a victim's ability to pursue legal action. The first is an arbitration clause. The second is a class action waiver. For anybody who doesn't know, forced arbitration is a provision in certain contracts that requires disputes between the parties to be resolved through arbitration rather than the court system. This means that if a dispute arises, the parties must work with a neutral third party, the arbitrator, to come to a resolution rather than going to court and having a judge or jury decide the case.
And the main thing in CryptoZoo's TOS is that they're emphasizing that you have to do it individually and there's no consolidated action, meaning that every case has to be individually submitted by each individual.
CryptoZoo's terms and conditions for residents of the United States and other jurisdictions that enforce binding arbitration. You and CryptoZoo agree that any dispute, claim, or controversy between you and CryptoZoo arising in connection with or relating in any way to these terms or to your relationship with CryptoZoo as a user of the service will be determined by mandatory binding individual arbitration. And further down below, we get some more relevant information as well. Again, they are really emphasizing this individual capacity. There will be no consolidated action.
The good thing about attorney Tom is that he's representing not just people who lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, he's representing people who lost even $100.
At the time of releasing this video, my team and I currently represent victims from all over the world, ranging from consumers who lost a couple $100 to over $100,000.
Which is great, because $100 to someone could feel like $100,000, you know, it could be a lot of fucking money to them. So the fact that he's going out of his way to represent all of these people is great. And they've already officially filed their first arbitration action against Logan Paul, CryptoZoo, and all of Logan Paul's merry men.
Additionally, we have officially filed our first arbitration action, and we anticipate many more arbitrations will be opened up in the near future.
However, like we've talked about, the clauses in their TOS might mean that they have to do all of it individually, person by person.
Because these clauses are in place, there is a situation in which we may have to go to Delaware and arbitrate case after case after case after case after case after case, and so on. And that is something we are prepared to do.
Fair play. He says he's prepared to do it. I absolutely rate the fucking shit out of that. My man wants to go after Logan Paul and get them victims compensated. That's what we like to hear. So that's the first part of this video, talking about how he's going to represent his clients and what he's going to do. The next part of his video I found particularly very interesting. So remember, Logan Paul released his 3-step plan to make everyone whole with CryptoZoo.
So I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward. Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens so we have no financial upside in the game and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2, we want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially you're gonna be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out. And then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game as outlined in the white paper.
In my last video, watching what he said, I took it very surface level. I assumed when Logan Paul said he's going to refund people their ETH and stuff, that people were getting their money back. However, I was very much wrong in thinking that. Attorney Tom has very much opened my eyes to this 3-step plan being a pile of shit. Something I mentioned in my last Logan Paul video, Attorney Tom also picked up on, was that people with base eggs and base animals can claim a refund. But what about the people with Zoo tokens? Zoo token, people invested thousands and thousands into as well. Why can't they also get a refund?
First is the refund only accounts for people who have base NFTs and base animals. It says nothing about individuals who have Zoo token or hybrid animals. And that's really important because there are people who lost thousands, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of dollars investing in the Zoo token. And according to Logan Paul, they are not entitled to any sort of refund.
And Attorney Tom on the same level there. Maybe I should also be an attorney. My foul mouth would never allow me in a courtroom. This is Attorney Tom's second criticism of Logan Paul's 3-step plan to compensate CryptoZoo victims.
Second issue that I want to take note of is there are a lot of people who had the Zoo NFTs, the eggs, that then sold because the product was a complete bust. There is no form of compensation for them laid out in Logan Paul's 3-part plan.
This is something I can't believe I didn't think about this in my last video. Of course, so many people who got fucked over by Logan Paul have sold. They sold ages ago. That was the smart thing to do. Get out and get some of your money back. Logan has provided zero plan to help anyone else who has been screwed over by him and his people. It's only people who are either couldn't be bothered because it was worth nothing, so just left it to die in their wallet, or idiots who kept it thinking Logan Paul was actually going to redeem himself. Either way, Logan Paul was only covering a small percentage of people who have actually been affected by his scam. And his last and final criticism is really the cherry on top on how this whole 3-step plan is a load of bullshit. And I can see why Logan didn't upload this to YouTube and hid and uploaded it to Twitter.
And the last thing I want to take note of is the refund is not equivalent to what they bought their eggs for. At the time the CryptoZoo mint went public, 0.1 ETH was worth roughly $350, give or take. Now, 0.1 ETH is worth $150.
In my head, in my last video, I took 0.1 ETH, getting 0.1 ETH back as a refund. It just clicked in my head like that. But of course, Ethereum was worth way more when CryptoZoo started minting. A shit ton more. Where 0.1 ETH is now worth $150. When they minted CryptoZoo eggs, it was $350. So Logan Paul is essentially refunding people a fuck ton less. Put $1.3 million aside, which a Logan Paul is nothing, as a PR stunt to give the perception that he's actually giving a refund, when in reality, he's not. So Attorney Tom isn't happy. He says that this doesn't even come close to compensating CryptoZoo victims in the right way.
So to me, this offer by Logan Paul doesn't come close to making things right.
I completely agree. He has switched my opinion. I mean, I didn't say Logan's plan was amazing, but I gave credit that there was a plan and it seemed decent. I do not think that anymore. at all. He's not refunding the majority of people who got affected because they don't own any of your shit project. And the refund you are giving is a shit ton less than you should actually be giving because Ethereum was worth way more when you minted. If any of you gave Logan Paul too much credit for his 3-step plan, I don't blame you. It was easy to get drawn into it. It sounded good, which is all Logan wanted. That's all he needs people to see and think, is that he actually made things right. He doesn't want to lose out on a WWE deal. He doesn't want to be ousted out of Prime and all these big businesses he's got going. $1.3 million to him to look like he's doing the right thing is fucking nothing. All he wanted to do was get people off his back. Attorney Tom then ends the video by showing legal papers and action they are taking against CryptoZoo and Logan Paul. I'm guessing this is the arbitration that has already been filed. His video is linked in the description. If you want to go through and read all the details, I recommend you do that if you're that interested. But what I found interesting from the legal documents is some very interesting screen cap of Logan Paul talking to the CryptoZoo Discord that really pissed me off. First of all, a screen cap confirming that the people who sold already and already got fucked over by Logan would not get any compensation at all. Logan Paul says just owners will be eligible for the 3-step plan. Some moron then replied to this by saying, well, if you sell, you lose. Common investing knowledge, in which Logan puts an arrow pointing to it, agreeing with that sentiment like an absolute arsehole. No, Logan, they sold because your shitty little project didn't work. Your product didn't work. You didn't deliver on anything. It isn't common investing knowledge. They jumped ship because you fucked up. Therefore, you should be compensating them too. The blockchain tracks every wallet that's interacted and minted CryptoZoo eggs. You could make this right, but you chose not to. Another screenshot in the Discord was Logan saying, please do not put any more money into CryptoZoo. Someone replied, he's probably saying, I'm sick of you guys blaming your investment decisions on me. So I'm putting it in writing, don't buy anymore. But that's just my guess. In which Logan Paul, again like a fucking idiot, agreed, and then put another message directly saying, I will no longer be the scapegoat for anyone's financial decisions. Oh my god, shut up, you moron. You are the one pushing and selling CryptoZoo as this amazing investment, a game where everyone can make money. Invest in my game, come on guys. You didn't deliver on any of that. And now you're the scapegoat. Get your head out of your ass. You are to blame, Logan. You're not a scapegoat for people's investing and financial decisions. You pushed it to them, you advertised it, you wanted their money, you told them you'll give them something, and you didn't. You're not a scapegoat, you're a fucking moron. These screenshots just prove to me Logan's mentality. This, coupled with the bullshit 3-step plan, I hope you at home can see right through Logan's bullshit. Leave a like on the video if you do right now, spread this video, and can see that Logan is still a massive scumbag. Only cares about his pockets, who only cares to be perceived to doing the right thing so that he can keep his credibility or whatever he has in the mainstream, keep all his brands, keep all his businesses. A $1.3 million fine is what essentially this is fucking nothing for people to get off his back. And to end it all, I love this message from Logan on the Discord. Hey Marvin, I believe there's been a misconception here. As outlined in the white paper, Zoo was created to support CryptoZoo and was not intended to be an investment vehicle. Eggs were 0.1 ETH. When you sold or bought was not my decision. Oh, really, Logan? Is that right? Zoo token was not meant to be an investment vehicle. So why is there screenshots of you and your scumbag scammer mates conspiring to sell and make money off Zoo token and manipulate the market? That to me sounds like an investment vehicle. Weren't you also buying up a supply of Zoo tokens before it publicly got announced? Why on earth would you do that, you know? Oh, to make money because it was an investment vehicle. Like all crypto tokens, people use them as an investment vehicle to try and make money. You're the fucker who tried pushing Dink Doink as an investment vehicle, so shut up. You cannot plead ignorance right now. Scumbag. But yeah, this has fucking pissed me off. Logan Paul, you can just see right through his bullshit here. I hope you guys can too. If you can, leave a like on this video. Comment below right now. Helps the algorithm, helps push the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you've been watching the Logan Paul series I've been doing, please subscribe to the channel. Loads more content coming out. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. And until next time, fuck off.